honestly, I've kind of been in a battle with myself. Just like, I guess there's a certain attachment to things because I've never really I've always been an introverted person, so there's always something that I attach myself to, right? It always feels like for some people they have a certain attachment. Like some people like to hang out with their girlfriend a lot, like that makes them feel really well. And some people that don't have girlfriends, maybe they like to play video games. Video games is what gives them that escape. And for me, it was a lot of drugs, right? And drugs are bad, kids. Drugs are bad. But yeah, it just feels like maybe because I didn't have any family, any friends, like the first thing always is like drugs. And there's a lot of people that have family and friends and still do drugs. But at least for me, the hardest part is like just trying to fight myself, I guess, because I will always make an excuse as to why I should be doing the drug. And don't get me wrong, I'm not fucking doing black tar heroin, boys, don't worry. I'm like literally smoking nicotine and weed. It's not like a big deal, but to me it feels like a big deal because it's just like, I remember how I used to be when I was 17 years old. Like I was a fucking animal, bro. I wouldn't even like try to hide it, bro. Like I won't even be oh, okay, someone's doing donuts. Here, let me film this. So yeah, I was just saying I didn't really have anyone to connect with. Like a lot of people yeah, I guess a lot of people are just fortunate enough to have family with them and very supportive friends. But I guess growing up, it's a really long story, but just long story short, I didn't have any friends. I wasn't close to my family. And like, to be honest, that was a good thing and a bad thing because one, I didn't really, you can't really feel that sad and like left out, like FOMO, if you've never felt it before, right? Like I never really had a close group of friends that I could hang out with and like, you know, all the time. And that's what happened when I got my car. I got my car from Instagram. I paid off my car from Instagram, and with that car it kind of ruined everything because I started hanging out with all of these new friends that I never knew before. Like literally when I got the car, like, bro, it's fucking crazy. Like imagine you're 17. I mean, people are just coming up to me that I've literally never talked to at school. I probably knew like, maybe like, not even joking, bro. Like I swear during recess and lunch and stuff, I would literally just sit at the library and play like the non-restricted computer games, like the flash games, bro. Like there's this other nerd friend, I still talk to him. He's not I don't know, like I'm not trying to be mean, but like that's just what we are. We're nerds. We literally play video games at recess. Like, but yeah, you know, I guess I was never fully alone, but I never had that like true satisfaction of like, oh, you have a good friend that'll always have your back kind of thing. And like, I really don't want to stretch this out, but like long story short, just like really recently, it's been pretty lonely going to Vegas. And while I'm in Vegas and by myself in this new apartment, I don't know, it's kind of hard to just like, it's hard to just put a name on it or just like name it one problem, but it just feels like lonely, I guess. Like that's why I'll always like call them all of my friends, like all the time. Like you can even ask them. Like I just like not spam them, but I like probably call them way more than anyone else. It just, I don't know, man. Like I'm not gonna go out of my way and call my brothers because I don't know, we're just not that close. I mean, like that's probably the only thing stopping me and them from being that close is really just a phone call, honestly. And that's what's crazy about life, is that you're in full control of it, and I'm slowly learning it, man. Like yeah, I guess what I wanted to get at with this video is that it's really like way too long of a story. Like it would take probably 30 minutes to tell it, but really, like I just had a friend with a drug problem, literally paid for his plane ticket, and then he like stays in my house. He's like pretty chill in the beginning, but then he ends up like backstabbing me. And this is like literally, since I was introverted my whole life, this is like my best friend, or like the friend that I've known the longest. Like I've known this kid for like 6-7 years, bro. And he just like, and then my other, it's crazy because there's two friends actually. So right, like, I guess, like, my defense mechanism after that was like, oh, bring another friend down here. Like, basically what I'm doing, I'm just inviting friends. Like, I guess maybe because I'm lonely, but I did it, and this kid stole Kid stole $3,000 from me. Really, it's kind of weird. Like, I'm really not like other people. Like, like if you stole $3,000 from anyone, they would get so pissed. And like, for me, I kind of just like, I don't know. Like, I'm really good at blocking things out. Like, I'll never think about it, but I still feel residually sad, I guess, maybe. Honestly, it's really hard to just like pinpoint my emotions. But all I gotta say is, like, I'm probably the most motivated I've ever been in my entire life. For some reason, I don't know why. Maybe it's the fact of seeing these fucking assholes. Like, literally, it's not even the money, dude. I know I can make it back. The fucked up part is just, like, pretending you're my friend for 8 years. A long ass time. Pretending you're my friend for 8 fucking years. And just, like, oh, you're my best friend. I would never do any. I care about you. And then like, just steal $3,000. Like, it's really not about the money. It's just the principle, dude. It's just like, how can you like keep telling this person that you're friends? Like, I would do anything for you. And like, I don't know, dude. That's just like fucking with my brain. That's not cool. Take my money. I don't care, dude. I don't need money to be happy. I just like, it's just shitty, dude. You're just fucking with my brain. That's fucked up. That's the fucked up part. Is saying you're friends, making me believe you're my best friend, especially when you know my history of being very lonely, not having dad, not being close to my family, not having very many friends. The fucked up part is like that, you know what I mean? I could care less about the money. I can make it back. Like, I guess I always try to think of like the positives, man. Like, really, like, a person would be like, what's positive about you losing your best friend and losing $3,000? What's positive about that is that when you get burned hard, when you get burned really, really hard, when you get scammed, burned, whatever you want to call it, dude, like, and it's really bad, like, I just know this from experience, bro. Like, I got burned really hard when I was a little kid, like 10 years old. Some guy tricked me, and let me tell you this, I never felt for that ever again in my entire life. That's probably worth it, honestly. But yeah, guys, I'm getting like the goosebumps just sitting here because, I don't know, it feels like a big weight's being lifted off my shoulder because, like, sometimes it feels like you have no one to talk to. And like, whoever's watching this, I don't know, I just think it's really cool, man. Because there's people that I watch too, and they help. Like, I wouldn't say I have the best mental health, but there's people that are just like genuinely good people, man. Just like people that just wanna, I don't know, like, they have no hate in their blood or veins or anything. And one of my favorite streamers, Reckful, just passed away, and he's just, I don't know, he's just like, it's so weird because I've had friends and family members pass away, and it feels like for some reason this is more impactful than, yeah, it's just weird, bro. Like, I was crying more about this person I've never met before than my family and friend. It's so weird. I don't know how to explain it either. Maybe, I don't know, dude. Maybe they're just titles, you know what I mean? Like, I just keep driving on revving, bro. Maybe they're just titles. All I know is, like, there's so many things that have happened to me, but just know, guys, like, I'm lost, but I'm not sad. I'm not really depressed. I just feel really lost. But for once in my life, right now, it just feels like this is the most motivation I've ever had. Like, when I was 17, if you guys watch my other videos, like, I was crazy grinder. Like, it was literally the only thing on my mind. I had no friends, nothing to do, just grind. And for once in my life, that's kind of how I feel again right now. Like, I feel like I'm just channeling all this energy, this emotion, sadness, anger, everything into just like fucking do the best you can. Not be better than everyone else, but just like try your best. And that's the thing. People just people give up way too easily, and I just feel like trying your best is like like I don't know, it's just like the best thing you can do. And that's what I'm gonna do on Instagram and YouTube. Just try my best. Like, not really expect anything. I just want to have fun doing it, you know what I mean? Like, that's kind of why I stopped as well. Just like, I wasn't really, felt like more of a job. But a lot of you guys have DM'd me, and that's kind of really changed my perspective on everything. And that's so fucking cool, man. Because I love this live streamer, Wreckful, and when he passed away, the impact he had on me was insane. Like, he was like OG, man. Like, he was one of the starting people. I don't want to be as big as him, but just to even affect like a couple of people's lives, you know, just like open their eyes, I feel like that's worth everything. I know I just post these stupid Instagram videos, and it's crazy if you guys are literally still listening to this, because this is a pretty long video. But I don't know, it's just crazy, man. Like, who would have ever expected like these people to care about you from around the world that you've never met? They just watch your videos that you make and you post on social media. That's mind-blowing to me. I love it, man. I took a long break, but I don't ever want to stop. The thing that kind of got me out of this funk with my friends and everything that just recently happened was actually making a video. I was like missing the fun times I had in Japan, so I just made like a really dumb compilation with my friends. Like, we're singing terrible, absolutely terrible karaoke, and that's just the background song for the whole video. I don't know, it's just like derpy. Like, it would make no sense to you guys, but to me and my friends, it's probably like priceless, you know what I mean? That's the shit I like to live for, bro. I don't know. I feel like I owe you guys this. I know I've, like, for the longest time, like, I'm gonna be on the grind. Trying to, like, tell you guys to get on the grind with me, and look at me, I can't even do it myself. So, like, what kind of person am I to say, to tell you guys, or try to inspire you guys when I can't even do it myself? And, like, I'm just gonna stop saying it, I'm just gonna start doing it, you know? That's it. Just stop saying it and start doing it. Tomorrow I'm going to Arizona. I'm gonna try to edit this in the car. I'm gonna try to upload it as soon as I can. I know I was like, I don't know. I don't even know why I keep going on. Like, I honestly wish I could talk longer, but I just feel like sometimes I'm wasting my breath. And actually, that's fucked up. I know for all of you guys, I know I'll go over the whole story one day, guys, and it's just really cool if you're actually still listening to this. I really, really, really appreciate you guys, like, more than you guys can understand. There's a Miata 370 STI, and then there's that Honda. That's cool. I remember those days. that wasn't even too long ago. That's so crazy. But it's just crazy because I'm not doing it anymore, because they kind of let it all slip out of my hands. Honestly, I want to go deep into this, but I don't feel like I should right now. I don't make too many of these, but I will do it when I want to, you know? Like, I appreciate you guys, really. Appreciate you guys. But yeah, I don't know. I feel like I have to post this video before coming back. But yeah, guys, I think I should go back. I'll see you guys next time. It's been your boy Matty Bo.